Hello there. Greetings and hello there, everyone. It is me, your erstwhile and ever-loving Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good. Nooch Too Good is how we're doing this now. Do the liking and subscribing. You know you want to. It makes Mrs. Nooch happy. It makes your spouse happy. Your children will love you. Everyone, you will be a happy person by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Now let's move forward. I've completed 3 weeks of Galactic Legend Leia farming. We're moving on to week 4 starting today. We're spending $100 a week whaling for Galactic Legend Leia. And yes, I had some stuff. I'm not coming in cold here. I have some stuff done. You know, 3PO and Chewie's been done for a while. I just had to add a few relic levels. But let's talk about several things. We're going to talk about where I am this week in comparison to last week. We'll talk about all the packs I've spent money on so far. And then we'll talk about all the Kyrotechs I need to get this done for and all the Kyrotechs you need. If I need them, you need them. There we go. Let's get this started. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pull up last week's video from 3 weeks ago. You can see we've added Chirpa, Wicket, and Akbar. Chirpa, Wicket, and Akbar are the folks, where's my thing here? There we go. That we've added there. Chirpa, Wicket, Akbar, we've added them. They're all complete. They're done. We're working on Boosh Leia, Rebel Officer Leia Organa, and Lobot. And then once we finish those 3, we are just on to the new characters and trying to get those done. Let's go look at those requirements so we got a full idea of what exactly is happening in the pursuit of Galactic Legend Leia Organa. There we go. We got 9 out of 16. I guess got to do Rex, Nisa, Scout Trooper, Rebel Officer Leia Organa, Drogon, Boosh Leia, and Lobot. I just told you I got to do those. So why don't you believe these things when I tell? Anyway, all right, I want to get on. You guys are the best. I love you. How you doing out there, lurkers? Give me an X in the comments if you're lurking. Okay, so what's going on? What's happening? Let's talk about the progress so far and what I've done with my spending. So you can see that each week, I so far have $100, $97, $128, spent a little more this week. So I've spent about $325 so far-ish, somewhere in that range over 3 weeks. We'll spend another $100 this week, or maybe we'll limit it to 75 this week to keep ourselves on track for $100 a week. Actually, with what I got planned, I don't think I can pull that off. So I've got a guaranteed $20 I spend each week. And by the way, you buy everything in the web store. I've showed it to you in the past. I'm not going to show it to you today, but I'll do my spending on the web store and show you what it looks like afterward today. But I'm spending $10 or $9.50 a week, whatever it is, on the 250 Kyrotechs. I'm going to get myself 100 Kyrotechs, more on Kyrotechs to come. I'm also buying every week the Relic Cargo Pack. It's just got a lot of materials in there for relics that is really important to me proceeding forward. Those are the 2 packs. I spend $20 every week on those just regardless. Actually, it's 3 packs, 2 Kyrotech packs and 1 Relic Cargo Pack. The Kyrotech pack comes out on Fridays. The Relic Cargo Pack is on Mondays, and spending all those. Other than that, I bought a bunch of crystals. Last week, we changed our we got a tip in comments, and I followed it to just buy the max crystals for $100 in the web store. On 1 week, instead of spending $50 every 2 weeks, I get an extra 1,000 crystals per purchase from that. So that was well worth it there. We bought the Nisa bundle. Okay, so let's talk about these bundles a little bit before I jump in and buy stuff. And I'm a little bit pulled different directions. You guys know that. So let's go back. Sorry for the back and forth here. Me no going back and forth. And so Captain Rex, I need 13 more shards. I'm just farming him. Princess Nisa, I need 28 more shards. I'm just farming her. Scout Trooper and Drogon are the 2 left that I still need shards on. And 55 out of 65 for Scout Trooper, 0 out of 65 for Captain Drogon. So let's keep that in mind as we open up and look at what the packs might be that we'll purchase here. And by the way, I'm still working on these shards. When I get Drogon and the Scout Trooper to where, you know, up to that, like, only need 25 shards left, I can farm them now level, then we gotta turn our attention over to gear and Kyrotechs and all that stuff. So more to come on that. I'm looking at these 10-day calendars, guys, and I gotta say, 90 shards of Scout Trooper over a week? That's pretty nice. That's pretty 90 shards over a week. That would put me in a pretty good position. Right now I'm 55 out of 65. So 90 shards would actually 8 would almost get me to a 6-star Scout Trooper. And then I look at Drogon, it's the same thing. It's 90 shards here. That would get me up to like a 5-star plus. And if I look at this, 40 bucks for 90 shards. If I look at crystals, $50 of crystals gets me 7,300. It's actually 7,700 out there. And for that total in the weekly shipments, and somebody's gonna tell me, I didn't do, I'm eyeballing this map. I'm using my eyeballs on the map. But for that total in weekly shipments, 6,800, I'm gonna get 50, 75, 85. It's probably a little better deal here. However, it's probably a little better deal here. However, it's a very similar deal as far as the shards for Drogon and Scout Trooper go. It's a very similar deal. But I'm gonna get 145 shards of Boushh Leia and Rebel Officer Leia Organa here. And converting that to shard shop currency is actually kind of a big deal. So if I add that in, I think that these two packs right now are more valuable than the crystal farming packs. So I think I'm gonna buy both of these packs this week, and that'll do me for any kind of Rebel or Scout Trooper stuff right there. Now, the pack for Drogon that I like is here. It's not this one. It's this one for 20 bucks. It also gives me 1,350 crystals. It gives me 30 shards. This one gives me 30 shards and not the crystals. I like getting my crystals back in my hand here. I like holding those crystals, baby. I like having the crystals at my disposal. I feel a little animated here at lunch at work. So anyway, I'm probably gonna buy this pack, and that's gonna put me at basically 100 bucks. It'll be 5% off. So I'm probably gonna spend more like 110 this week. Probably more like 110 this week, but that's okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you some information on Kyrotechs, then I'll go buy these packs. Let's go buy the packs first while it's fresh in mind. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I purchased the packs. I spent exactly $104.45. It would have been more if I'd have done it on the game, but you go to the SWGOH web store. Just Google SWGOH web store if you're not doing it right now. Get signed up for it. You can do it in settings in the game, get signed up for it. You link your account. We can skip all this rigmarole. Do I get energy out of this? I think I get energy, and I got crystals back out of this too. I just think that's such a big deal. I think that's such a great deal. Here's my calendar. Let's go ahead and skip that. There's my calendar. Yes, sir. We'll get there. Then we'll do this. So I will be spending $114.40 or around $114 this week, as I also purchased that Relic Cargo Pack on Monday. That'll be the total this week, and that'll get us where we need to be. There's all the packs right now. Let's go up these login rewards. I get to unlock Drogon shards. I get to unlock Scout Trooper shards. Oh, Doctor, things are progressing. I'm telling you, hang on for a minute, guys. We're going to talk about the Kyrotechs and how many Kyrotechs we need. Now, let's take a look here. I now can upgrade my Scout Trooper to 5 stars. Thank you very much. And the Scout Trooper will be farmable before Drogon. So let's think about this. Do I want to go? I'm going to buy some character shards right now, but I think I'm going to invest. We're going to take a look here in a second. So I think I'm going to do the Scout Trooper shards. So I'm going to go do this. Let's go over to the shipments, to the weekly shipments. And let's start rounding off our Scout Trooper right now and getting her up to where she needs to be. So we spend 4,000 crystals there. That's going to get her up to 90 at 85. Okay, that's good. I'm going to spend 2,000 here. That's good. And then I'm going to spend 800 here. And we're in good shape here. We're in good shape. So 125 out of 85. That puts me in a good position. Now let's take a look. I want to do some of this as well. I'm going to hold off. I got 3,200 crystals right now. I'm going to wait till next week to start amplifying those Drogon purchases as well. So let's go ahead and do this. And I want to see here, there was a pack in the web store that I kind of want to invest in, but I don't know if I have I know what I need to do, and I don't know if I have the, I don't know if I have the ability to do that. I don't remember. Now, these are kind of cool, but I'm not buying that. These limited time offers, this was the same in the store, I think, 4 to 12, that was the same thing. I don't know, guys, I like this, but I've only got 3,200 crystals right now. I think I'm going to invest in some of these Zinbiddle cards. How many do I have right now? I've got 24. How many of these amplifier do I have for, what are the electric, 23 of these. I need a bunch of these. I'm going to do a couple of these, realizing 500 for 4, I don't know. I don't like the gambling. Boy, these are shiny on the outside, but I don't like the... we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna stop right there. So where we're sitting right now with the roster is we got a bunch of stuff done. We're working on these guys. Boosh Leia looks like she can be completed, by the way. And but I need 24 more of those, and I think I'm set for... I might be set. I might need more of those as well. You guys can tell me. Okay, I need another 24 of those as well. So once I get those, I'll be able to upgrade Boosh or Relic Boosh Leia, and I need 10 more of those too. And then we'll get our relic levels going. I have, by the way, guys, my signal data is through the roof right now. I've got 662 of the blue, 587 of the green, and I've got another 500 of the blue, the second blue, gray, green, blue, whatever it is. That's all blue to me. So I've got, what do we got? 513. So I'm set for signal data. I'm gonna need some of these Game Boys down the road. So I'll need some stuff that'll need to come from crystals. But after we get the character shards, I realize there's probably some perfect way to combine the character shards with the gear and spend my... come on, man. I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart. You guys know I'm not that smart. And I'm going to wait on upgrading these gears because this needs Kyrotechs. And I'm going to use those Kyrotechs for Princess Nisa and Rex when I get them to 7 stars. Speaking of Kyrotechs, let's get into our last topic of the day. How many total Kyrotechs do you need for Galactic Legend Leia? And the answer is, you can look there down the row, all the way down the column. For for the Squid Kyrotechs, I need 1,850 just to unlock Galactic Legend Leia Organa. Then I need 1,350 to unlock Galactic Legend. So that's what I need total. It's about 3,200 Kyrotechs. But then once I get her unlocked, I need another 700, 400 squids, and 300 laptops for Galactic Legend Leia Organa. That's what I need to get to the unlock and to get her done. Now, what do I actually need right now on my roster? Well, I've got Wicket, Lando, Admiral Akbar, R2, Captain Han Solo, Commander Luke Skywalker, Chief Chirpa, and 3PO and Chewie are done. I don't need any more of those. And then there's some changes. Princess Nisa, I've used some Kyrotechs already. Scout Trooper, I've already used some Kyrotechs. And Boosh Leia, I've used some Kyrotechs. So right now, I'm left with 900 squids and 600 laptops to unlock GL Leia Organa. Obviously, I still have the 700 for her as well. So I'm a little more than halfway there. Let's take a look and see if I can do the... How much am I? Am I a little more than halfway there? 1850, 900. Yeah, a little more than halfway. I got 950 of the squids, and I've done 750 of the laptops. So I'm a little more than halfway there on my journey. So Kyrotechs are going to be a problem here. And if we look at farming Kyrotechs, it's going to be a lot of purchasing with crystals, and I may need to start this next week with the weekly shipments. So I know I've been spending, so next week I'll be spending $100 on crystals, and I may need to, you know, while I'm also getting Drogon shards next week, I may need to flip over to Kyrotechs. This is too much scrolling here. Let's go over to somebody needs Kyrotechs and see where we can farm them. So Boosh Leia, all good to go except for the gear I showed you. If I look at Kyrotechs there and I find Kyrotechs, it's right there. 1,400, and these are weekly. It's only available once a week. So I can get 50, 75, 125, 150, 165, 165 out of weekly ship. No, 265 out of weekly shipments. That's probably for each one of them. That'll cost me 2,800, 35, 39, plus another 28. Oh, man. 67 plus 7 is 74, 8,100. To buy all of these, that'll be 8,500 crystals. I don't know if I'll get all of them, but I'm gonna start along with the so along with Captain Drogon next week, and I still need to get like maybe another 20, maybe I can do the 30 more Scout Trooper shards to feel like I'm set for the farming once she's farmable. She's not farmable yet. And I don't think I'll be getting, I don't know if I'll be able to get Drogon done, but I'm going to do those 40 Drogon shards next week, and then I think I'm going to switch over to those Kyrotechs so I can get a lot more Kyrotechs. And I'm scrolling through here, and I've still got the Kyrotechs on screen, don't I? Sorry about that. So that's what I'm kind of thinking is I'm going to go through there. I was adding up all of that with the Kyrotechs on the screen. How many of you, I'm not editing that. I'm at lunch. I got to get back to work. So sorry. How many of you were yelling at me in comments? Raise your hand if you were yelling at me in comments that I had that screen up. But if we look at farming Kyrotechs, let me do this again. We look at farming Kyrotechs. It's all here in the weekly shipments. There you go. There's the weekly shipments. That's what I was adding up, is these numbers right here. There's some in shipments too, but that's kind of random. You can't control it, I think. I don't know. Maybe they're there all the time. So I'm going to start paying for Kyrotechs next week. This week we're still on character shard farming. I'm looking to finish Boosh Leia and maybe one of Lobot or Rebel Officer Leia Organa, depending on how many raids I get through, and etc. We'll get Princess Nisa to Gear 12 this... no. We will get Captain Rex to Gear 12 this week. I'll get 13 shards of Captain Rex, and I'll get him to Gear 12 this week. Nisa's probably 2 weeks away from getting her to 7 stars, so hey, we're on our way. We're on our 4th week of Galactic Legend Leia farming. Let me know how your farm is going. Let me know if I'm screwing things up. I'd love to hear from you perfect math people. You, what do we call the people that do the math and do statistics, and it's a job, and it's called, oh no, it's not an accountant, it's a, I don't know, tell me what that job is. If you made it to this part of the stream and oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Somebody that does statistics and business and figures out. Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna remember it as soon as I get done with this video. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Always remember, Nooch too good.